Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Happy Vlogmas Day 1! Oh my gosh, I have waited pretty much all year. I love Christmas, I love Vlogmas, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Apologies for the different background, the weird lighting. I'm trying to sit in front of a mirror and do my makeup. We are on a little getaway to Niagara on the lake, and we are here to see a play. We're gonna see My Fair Lady tonight. My parents are coming to stay. We came in last night and they're coming today. We're gonna have dinner together and we're gonna go see the play. But today, Andrew booked something really fun. We're going to a high tea. It looks so weird. At 11, which is in an hour. So I need to get ready, and then after, we thought we would maybe do a little shopping, hang out, just relax. It's a nice, fun little getaway. I'm so excited. And while I'm doing this, I thought I would update you on my rash situation, which a lot of people have been asking, because in, I think, my favorites video, I mentioned the rash because I did film a video about it and I mentioned it as if I had posted it. I hadn't. And the reason why I haven't posted it yet is there was a couple more updates that came out actually after I filmed that. So let's get ready together and I will fill you in on that. Rash. So I'll start from the beginning. I went on a cruise back at the end of August with friends for a wedding. It was one of the best trips. We had such an amazing time. And during the days at sea, I actually got a massage. So the whole time I was there, I think it was like, yeah, 2 massages. One couples massage and one regular massage. Anywho, on one of our last days on the ship, we were doing beach day, and I noticed on my left arm that there was like a rash, a bunch of like almost zits that had formed, and they were quite itchy. Never seen those before, never experienced that. So I didn't really think anything of it. I thought it was probably just too much sun exposure. This had been the most sun exposure I think I've ever had. It was, yeah, it was just the end of August, so it was blazing. Anyways, we go home, couple weeks pass, and I noticed that it spread onto my right thigh. And it was just a little patch, but it was also quite itchy. Anyways, fast forward a few more weeks. We're now the first week in October, and all of a sudden it just explodes all over my body. We had no idea what's going on. Andrew had just come home from Kansas City, and the night that he came home, we ended up having to like I ended up doing like an online doctor, but we had to go to the pharmacy, and it was miserable. 2 days later, after that, I woke up. It was a Sunday morning, and my eyes were like swollen shut, and I had barely slept because I was just incredibly itchy. And that, at that point, we were like, okay, something is up, and the first doctor thought it was eczema, or suggested. Anyways, we go to a walk-in clinic on Sunday morning, and the doctor takes a look, but yeah, by this point it has spread everywhere. The one on my thigh is like gone down my leg. And he says, I think you're having an allergic reaction. He prescribes me like a over-the-counter prescription grade Reactin, and then he gives me Betaderm, which is stronger than hydrocortisone, and basically was like, I'm gonna refer you to a dermatologist, but keep, you know, come back in 2 weeks essentially. And I was like, 2 weeks? Also, in Ontario, I don't know where it's like anywhere else, but like when you're referred to a specialist, it could take months to see them, at least a month. So I had no hope that I was going to see a dermatologist. Anyways, the rash, I'm taking the Reactin, I'm using the Betaderm, and it is still spreading and it is still awful. I'm not sleeping. 2 days later, I go and see my family doctor, and he's like, I think that this is viral because I had a fever. I think that was because I wasn't sleeping. I had a fever. I was feeling under the weather. Obviously, I was just feeling completely miserable. And so he gave me prednisone and was like, okay, in 5 days, if you don't feel better, actually, he didn't even tell me that. He told me I would feel better in 5 days, and that when I felt better, if I felt better, I did not have to go see the dermatologist, because it was a miracle. But that day, the dermatologist's office called me and was like, we have openings. Do you want to, I need to eat this orange. Do you want to come in and, you know, be looked at? So anyways, that was a miracle, but I really didn't think I would need that appointment. I took it, but I didn't think I would need it. Long story short, I take prednisone, which if you've ever been on prednisone, it is so hard on your body. It causes insomnia. It was miserable. By the Friday, the doctor's appointment rolls around. Taking the prednisone, I'm taking Betaderm, and I'm taking the Reactin. Nothing is working. It is still spreading. So I decide I'm going to go to see the dermatologist. I get there and they were like, were you just on a cruise and you had a massage? You're having an allergic reaction. And they were convinced that it was caused by maybe like an essential oil. So the only thing that was suspicious to the doctor was that I had so much bruising, which I knew was because I had acrylic nails on and was just clawing at my skin. But he wanted to be sure because I had already been taking so many things that weren't working. So they had to do a biopsy on my arm, which took 2 weeks to get the results. 2 miserable weeks. I made it through, came back to them, you know, I'm still in the same state, and they're like, it's just an allergic reaction. They gave me more cream. I'm actually going to insert the amount of cream that I used throughout this whole process right here. Anyways, they gave me more cream, and for the most part, it started to really clear up. Oh, shower. They told me it's an allergic reaction. They give me a different cream that's a higher steroid, and they basically sent me on my way. Now, that was where I filmed the last part of the video, because I actually was feeling a lot better, and slowly the rash was going away. Now, the issue was that probably like 4 days after I filmed that, the rash came back. I don't want to say with a vengeance, but it definitely came back and quite strong. And at that point, I had gone back to the dermatologist, and they were kind of like, why are you here? And I was like, I'm still reacting. And they were confused. They offered to give me 30 days of prednisone, and I told him like that's kind of the last thing I want. And then he gave me a stronger steroid. And part of the issue was like it was on the bottom of my feet, which was awful. I was going to sleep with ice packs on my feet, and the feet were really flaring up. And basically he was like, if we give you prednisone, like, what are you gonna do after the 30 days if you're still itchy? And that freaked me out, because I was like, I don't know, that's why I'm here, you're the doctor. Like, that's a possibility. Anyways, I started taking the higher dose of steroids. That did really help for about a week. And then I had a flare-up again a week or 2 later. And it was only last Friday, and we were actually at a wedding. We had to leave because I wanted to claw my skin off. I was wearing a dress and I could not focus. Like, I was so itchy, and at the same time I was scared and I was upset because I'm like, why is this happening? Like, why, like, what is going on? Literally, we're driving home from the wedding and I'm actually asking ChatGPT because I'm like, I don't know what is, like, what's going on. And I was asking it about the difference between a healing itch and a flare-up, because we had been like, oh, when it would flare up, we would say, oh, it's just healing. It's just healing. Anyways, upon reading about the difference, it became clear to us, like, this is not healing. This is like, you're flaring up. And then all of a sudden, I remembered something. I have been taking a supplement for well over a year. It's not a new supplement to me at all. But here's the thing. It got shipped to me the same week we left for the cruise, in the heat of August. It was a hot summer here. And I just took it with me when I got it. And I don't take it every day. It's something that I only take on day 16 to 28 of my cycle, and which happened to line up with being on the cruise. The week we were on the cruise, that's when I was taking it. And I remember tasting it and being like, this tastes off. I've had it for a year, but kind of thinking like, oh, maybe they just changed their formulation. Like, maybe, yeah, maybe it's just that. And not really thinking anything of it. Also, I wasn't as consistent as I usually am. I usually always take it morning and night, but I do hormone testing, so I can see when I took it and when I didn't, because the supplement levels are changing. Anyways, so I think because I wasn't taking it consistently, because I kept forgetting, it was only a small amount of allergen that was happening. In August, right before it exploded and my eye swelled shut, I had upped my dose and I was taking it every day, morning and night. And then that's when the biggest reaction happened. And basically, the days that I was taking it corresponds with the flare-ups and going to the doctor. Isn't that wild? So we finally figured it out. So I'm kind of in the healing phase. I'm also would call this the paranoia phase, because I think I'm just so afraid that that wouldn't be it, and that it's something that we have yet to figure out, or that it's going to be chronic. Like, that's what freaks me out, is the itch is so debilitating, and it ruined Thanksgiving. Like, my greatest fear was that it would ruin Vlogmas, Christmas, but that I wouldn't be able to do Vlogmas because I'd be like, when I tell you it's debilitating, like, it is awful. All you can do is think about itching and using every ounce of self-control you have to just not scratch. It is awful. All you think about is how itchy you are. So I was just so relieved and so thankful that we figured it out, but I'm kind of in the, parts of my body are still itchy, so I get worried that it's a flare-up and not just like my body healing. But I'm pretty sure I'm healing. Like, it's definitely not getting worse. Anyways, so that's what I've been dealing with for the last 2 months, basically, since the first week of October. It has been wild and awful, and poor Andrew, because he's had to do everything, and we changed everything in our house. Like, we changed all of our laundry soaps and hand soaps and body washes and shampoo, like, trying to figure it out. It was on my head, it was on my body, it was on the top of my head to the sole of my feet. Like, literally, there was no place that it was not. I could not wear certain clothes. Like, it was, yeah, I think you all get it. So that's where I've been. That's what I've been dealing with. It has been a wild ride. I'm just so thankful that it's over and that we figured it out in time to enjoy all the Christmas things and not have to worry about coming in contact with some random allergen. Anyways, I'm gonna finish getting ready off camera and then I will see you when we're ready to leave. The lighting is not very good here, but this is my OOTD. I'm just wearing literally just black slacks and a black turtleneck. I felt like this was give me some good light. I felt like this was a decent a decent outfit to do multiple things. Like I could go shopping, go to high tea, do all that stuff. So we're getting ready to go. I'm starving and I can't wait to, I guess, drink some tea. It's so cute. It's a pretty view. This is my first high tea experience. Clearly we're the only ones here, but actually prefer that. No, I've had tea before, high tea before. Anyways, and it's nice because even though we're in this like glass room, we're sitting right by the heater. We can stare at people. People watch. That's the word I'm looking for. I also remembered that it is what? It's Thursday. I feel so weird just sitting here talking to myself. It's Thursday in the day, and that's why no one is here. What?
No, it's true. I didn't think about that.
So we didn't even need a reservation, probably.
Probably.
Oh well. Everything's so pretty. I love these little china cups and real silver. There you go. Cheers. How does it taste? It's probably very hot.
No, it's good drinking temperature.
Okay.
It's really good. I like a lighter Earl Grey.
Well, it's got bergamot in it. I don't think it needs anything in it. How pretty. Wow, this is amazing. We got all the stuff. These scones are fresh. Yummy. We are back at the room. We're gonna grab, they let us take the leftovers, which was quite a bit because we could not finish that that tower after all that cheese. And so we took it back to the room. Now we're just going to grab my jacket and we're gonna go do a little shopping around the town and maybe go, there's an outlet mall pretty close to here, so we might check that out. But I am stuffed. Definitely not eating 100% carnivore on this trip, obviously. I'm doing probably like, I don't know, like that'll probably be my non-carnivore meal for the day. So true. It's like being in a movie here. It's like a movie set. Old time candy shop. We should go there. Everything is just so pretty. I'm gonna go into this Serendipity store. Like, look at, oh, it's so pretty here. Now for a little change of pace. That was really beautiful and super fun to look in all the unique shops. But now we're gonna head over to the outlet mall. It's only 1 o'clock, so we're gonna take the nice scenic route along the water, and I feel like that outlet mall is gonna be a little bit busy because people are probably pre-Black Friday shopping. Did you hear me?
Yeah. Black Friday.
Anyways, we'll see. We could walk to the theater. That is true. So beautiful.
There's America.
America on the other side of the river. New York or something. Yeah, not or something. You can see better across the river. It looks so nice. Oh. You try to sing off key. Is that beautiful enough? Hi guys, just checking in. It is crazy, but I did get a couple of things. I'll show you later, but it's kind of crazy here. And I'm currently looking for Andrew. I have no idea where he is.
Get 2 tall Americanos, please.
Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, see you up here at the window, thank you.
Coffee is my love language. How corny, but it's actually so true.
Is there a gift card in here?
Yep, you just gotta open it up. We just came back from shopping. Can I go in there first? We just came back.
You want to go to here first?
Yeah, we just came back from shopping and the maid cleaned our room, so I thought I'd just give you a quick room tour. This is a very old hotel. Like, it's a historic hotel. It's from the 1800s. It's kind of got like that, we don't have, what would you call that old world? Anyways, I'll explain it later, but the bathroom is honestly nothing, so I'm just gonna skip through that. Then you come into this room. It's got a fireplace, a desk, and I love all the plaid, but as you can see, it's like very traditional. It's cute. It's got these like dormer style windows. Yeah. I was trying to say it's not, it's like, what's all those historic places in America, Andrew?
Colonial, Victorian?
Yes, because it's right across from New York and had some significance that I should probably know, but it's escaping me. It has, you know, all that feeling. Anyways, I will show you what I got from the mall or the outlets. Okay, there's not really any great lighting or places to sit here, so I'm just gonna be right here. Let's move these waters. There we go. So first off, I needed a dress to wear for a Christmas performance thingy, and I figured I'll probably, this is definitely I could wear again fall, winter, definitely Christmas time. It's from the brand Evernew, which is literally the only brand I buy any dresses from. This is very basic. It's cute though. It's this silky, Andrew's ironing. It's this silky dress, and it has a very pretty belt that goes around it. Oh, I just smacked myself in the eye like that. That wraps around. Anyways, that's what I got there. Then from Abercrombie, this was the outlet. I got these cargo pants, which remind me of when I was in high school. And that actually makes me really excited. And then I got this sweater with gold, this cardigan with gold buttons. And then the same sort of thing, but a green one and gold buttons. And I think I'm gonna wear this one tonight. I'll switch out the black turtleneck. And everything at Abercrombie, if I didn't say this before, was 25% off. And then lastly, at Steve Madden, I got a pair of just basic boots. I really like these. That's my little haul. We're gonna rest and then get ready and go meet my parents for dinner. Okay, here's that sweater that I bought. Very Christmassy. I really like it. And then I just added the boots. And then I just pinned my hair back. And this is my look for the night.
Gonna get in the sleigh.
It's just okay. Now just switch it to photo. Look at the fire.
At the restaurant last night, they had the same lamps that we had at the house.
Maybe you could take.
Okay, smile, Mom.
Maybe we could
Take a picture.
take someone else's.
What do you do with that?
Are you just eating whipped cream, Dad?
Yeah.
Explain. Say that again.
This is
The
the
coffee.
weirdest coffee cup I've ever seen.
This is our coffee, and you can bring it inside the theater. I have definitely had way too much coffee today. We just walked in the door. That was 10 out of 10. Such an incredible play. Oh my gosh. The singers, the musicians, the craft. It was beautiful. Honestly, probably one of my top favorite plays that I've ever been to. We had such a great night, but we're gonna have early tomorrow. We're gonna cross the border, do a little shopping. We're gonna have breakfast. So I'm gonna wash my makeup off and go to bed. I will see you tomorrow. Good night.